right, let's talk about progressing from kipping pull-ups to butterfly pull-ups. What I want you to do though is make sure you have strict pull-ups first. It makes no sense to be trying to do butterfly if you can't even do strict, okay? Don't tell me you do banded strict, that's not enough. Do strict pull-ups. You should be doing multiple sets of like 5 to 10 before you even worry about doing butterfly. But let's have a look at kipping pull-ups. So your kipping pull-up, you go back behind the bar, back behind the bar, back behind the bar. We're making a little semicircle around the bar. We start with our kip swing, which is this horizontal movement, and then we push back, up and around, and then from the top, we push back to the back of the kip swing, swing to the front of the kip swing, ready to go back up and around again, okay? So we're constantly pushing to the back of the kip swing. Here's what butterfly pull-ups do differently. Butterfly pull-up comes up, and instead of pushing back, the back of your kip swing, the butterfly pull-up skips that step and goes straight through to the front of your kip swing, and then back and around. Drop straight through to the front, back and around. So we're still doing that horizontal movement, but there's just no more back and forth. We skip straight to the front, straight to the front, straight to the front. So that's why the kip swing and the kipping pull-up is really still foundational to the butterfly pull-up. So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna start with the feet. I want you to, one, keep your feet together. The weight of your feet together helps your gymnastics movement so much more than the weight of your feet apart. We're gonna keep them together, and we're gonna do this little backwards pedal, okay? You're pedaling backwards. Then, when you swing your feet forward, that's when you're in the back of your kip swing, okay? So I'm behind the bar. As my feet come back behind me, I start to extend the hip, which is the same thing that you do in a kip swing. And then my feet scoop, hip goes forward, feet scoop, hip goes forward. It's this nice little warm movement that you're doing, kind of like that dance floor that you save for your Saturday nights. So I'm gonna start real small. From hanging on the bar, I'm gonna just backwards pedal. Scoop, scoop, scoop. The timing of this, I scoop fast, and then I take my time tucking back. Scoop, tuck back, scoop, tuck back, scoop, tuck back. Then I want to start letting that affect the hip. So every time I scoop, I get a little elevation. Then I'm going to start to extend the hip at the same time. So it goes backwards pedal, hip, backwards pedal, hip, backwards pedal, hip, backwards pedal, hip. So every time I scoop my feet forward, my body goes back. Then my hips pop. I start to pull after the hips have popped. And then by that point, when my hips have popped, my feet are behind me, I'm ready to drop straight through to the back of my kip swing, or right front of my kip swing, and then the feet come forward and I do my next rep. So let's put it all together. Backwards pedal, backwards pedal, backwards pedal, hips, hips,